Boisé, peut-être on peut jouer dessus.
Non, non, elle tient bien. Elle tient bien. Je pense que je peux encore améliorer ça.
Dans quel sens tu vas travailler?
Je suis en train de travailler sur une essence de coriandre. Et parce que la coriandre, c'est très très frais.
Oui.
Mais il y a des côtés désagréables dans la coriandre, donc je suis en train de me faire éliminer. Je me fais un produit spécial.
Côté un peu épice froide,
oui, épice froide.
Touche.
Ouais, ouais.
C'est un très bon démarrage. Un petit peu, c'est ma poule là. Un petit peu, ce que j'aime bien d'ailleurs, un petit peu animal, non? C'est bien parce que c'est ce côté chaud, peau,
oui, ça allait un peu
sensuel.
Oui.
The philosopher knows we'll return to his forest to adjust, refine and dream some more. Christopher Brosius is about to offer thoughts on the smell of Britain to his client, Sean Crowley. He's memorised the smells of London and recreated them with a mix of ingredients sourced from chemical companies.
The army greatcoat that he mentioned was very intriguing to me, although I know that fabric smells have been a big challenge to really get right. It's one of those kinds of smells that the perfume industry overlooks. You know, it's like they're not interested in the smell of wool or tweed or cotton or silk. They want things that are pretty, which means, you know, like flowers, fruits, you know, trees, what have you. The challenge is always, do the aroma chemicals exist that I can use to put this together? You know, because it's all about, for them, it's, you know, naturally what's commercially viable and what they, you know, commercially viable in this country particularly means easy. What can we make a lot of and sell a ton of without really having to do anything about it? You know, you're loving that.
It's been 5 months since Sean Crowley was last here. He's ready to smell Britain.
I mean, it would be nice to have a little jar on a table and just pick it up and have a remembrance. But yeah, I'd really like it to be something that I could wear. I mean, I think that would be the ideal.
So essentially what we're going to do is sit down and we'll start with the prime note and then play with a whole bunch of blotters, and I'll make more notes so that the accords can be then specifically made to...
Just him.
Yes, exactly. This is a tobacco absolute. You can sort of see kind of like where that's going.
Oh, yeah. It smells like a pipe after you've
Frequently,
it.
yes. Have a whiff of the firewood, which is very much an English sort of drawing room fireplace that I thought might be some of the background for that men's club idea.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
We didn't talk about gin very much. Any thoughts on that?
Yes, please.
Okay. Because I have to say, it's like that is one scent that a lot of my English clientele, boy, do they get it.
It's a London dry gin.
It's funny, because I was in a pub, like a nice old proper English pub, and it's the first one that I've been into for a while, and certainly since the smoking ban. Well, that wonderful sort of fusty, smoky, tobacco-y, you know, cut a little piece off and take it home with you atmosphere is gone.
You call that progress?
We'll get that kind of like humid carpet smell, why not?
I like the, again, that faintly moldy, earthy quality. Sort of an animal smell.
Absolutely right, but you can smell it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. It's called wet sheep.
Oh.
It's like the down market is just what you want sometimes. You want the Cadbury smell. You want, what's that, my favorite one in England? Fairy liquid, dishwashing liquid.
Okay.
Those are important.
but I just noticed porcelain.
A tough note.
There will be more blending and shaping before the scent is ready. But it's possible to smell a rough sketch now.
This is a lot. Somewhere in that cloud is England.
Sure. Well, I'm definitely getting, like you said, lots of
Green.
green, vegetal kind of. Is the chocolate in there? Is the Cadbury in there?
It is.
That's great. Thank you.
Sure. What I would need to do then is go back with these notes, further refine those like core English ideas. I put those together into Perfume.
Right. Anglomania.
Perfume is always an art about time. It takes time to create it. It takes time to think about it. It takes time to really have it on the skin telling its story. All of those things are about time. And in the modern world, time is a luxury that is not cheap.
It's like having a suit made, but much longer. Having multiple fittings and going back and smelling and refining and tweaking.
A bespoke perfume like this costs in excess of $2,000.
It just adds one more layer to your life. It's something that you look for that you didn't look for before. In this case, smells, fragrances. And I guess fragrances from unlikely places. And so I really hope that maybe through this we can actually find something that reeks of England. It's going to be a long haul, but I look forward to it.
At their Parisian nose school, the students are a quiver. They're about to meet a famous old boy, a man who once was what they are now. Outside, master perfumer Jean-Claude Elena is just another face in the crowd. In here, he's a god.
Some of the big perfumers, it's like, wow. It's like meeting a celebrity.
Jean-Claude Elena, I was the first student of Givaudan school. The first one. That was terrible. So I know a little bit about the school of Givaudan. All of you know who is Jean-Claude? Our school, has trained a lot of perfumers. We say that 30% of the perfume created in the world have been created by perfumers trained by Givaudan. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean that 1 every 3 perfume in the world is sold by Givaudan. That means that nearly. We train some perfumers, and unfortunately, and I hope you will not follow that example. Some of them, leave us, and Jean-Claude is an example. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jean. Today, they are going to leave the school, they are going to work for Givaudan. What advice would you give them? You have to believe on yourself, and at the same time you need to have doubt. Because it means that you are creating things. If you have no doubt, here starts the problem, I believe. If you are too sure about yourself, you close your mind. And I'm sure the customer can feel it. So be sure, but at the same time be open. So, not easy. And I'm sure the customer can understand that.
Guichard is taking a risk inviting Elena. He's a star, but he's also a maverick who's written his own rules. The students might start getting ideas.
He takes you because you're an artist. And he likes to work with you because you represent what he is not. I mean, I have no brief, no market test. No market test on perfume, no market test on the bottle, no market test at all. And for me, marketing has nothing to do with the art. What I do in the Hermès is what I do for me. The signature of the Hermès perfume, it's my signature.
The trainees have yet to make a fragrance, but they've had a glimpse of the world of creative expression a perfumer can enjoy.
We could have spent all day with him, probably, non-stop, just listening to everything they had to say.
I don't know, there are so many things to think about now and to digest, you know, but it's like new universes that's open for us.
When he's talking about the details of how far he can go in his work, that's like what Quentin says, like, it's something that we dream about and we hope to be at one day.
They may be destined for a different world from the man in the woods, but their mission is essentially the same: to create something that's more than just a nice smell. A fragrance that has the power to inspire the memories of the future.
Such memories become flying back to me. As far away as my 18th birthday, which was just after the war had finished. Beautiful warm summer's evening, and this just gently wafting up from the flowers in the night air. Oh, lots of lovely times. And whenever we used to go dancing, which was quite a lot, always found its way behind my ears or on my wrist. Promises, promises, I guess. I wore this perfume when I got married, and obviously it accompanied me on our honeymoon. No matter what, this is the one. It could only be French, couldn't it?
Next time, perfumers seek big opportunities in new economies.
The European business and the American business have not enjoyed tremendous success. These other regions are exploding.
It's not just about fine fragrance.
Is that the magical moment there?
That's one of those.
The secret is decoding local tastes and then pandering to them.
She loved it, this one, believe me. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Tales from a liquid gold rush. Scents and sensibilities.
We're pulling the perfect suit apart at the seams in a brand new programme for our luxury season at 9 tomorrow. And coming up next tonight, we're rounding off our year with English National Ballet with one more dose of agony and ecstasy.